Morning. All right, I'm in a different part of Mexico now. So, some more intel. Wanted to follow up with the take-home income calculation that I did in another video. So this one we're going to update to what is your currency. So after you calculate what your actual hourly rate is based on your take-home income and the amount of hours it takes you to actually make that money, then that becomes your quote-unquote currency to see how many hours is it going to take for you to buy something or get services or pay your bills, stuff like that. So with that calculation that I did, it was $1,000 take home and 55 hours of your time, including transportation as well, to get that $1,000. So then your currency is actually $18 an hour for your time. So it takes you 55 hours to make $1,000, essentially $18 an hour of your time. So whenever you're buying something, you now have to calculate, if you're buying something that's $180, that's 10 hours of your time to buy that. So a lot of people talk about, yeah, I don't have money and I need more money and I need more money, but I will encourage you to address how you spend your money first. Because you may need more money, and yes, you may need a better job, etc. But how are you spending the current money that you have? If you buy a pair of shoes or something that's $180, it took you 10 hours of your time to make that money to buy a pair of shoes. How many shoes do you have? I know some of you have a shoe problem. Some of you have a bag problem. Some of you have a clothing problem. You have to be more mindful of how are you spending your money and how much time is it taking for you to buy this one thing to just sit there. So, for me, my currency has evolved. I went through the phase of buying things and having things with tags on it. Because it was on sale, I would buy things. And then when I moved, I had so much stuff with tags on it, and that makes no sense. It makes no sense. So my spending evolved where after my first trip, travel became my currency. I was like, oh my gosh. My first trip, I went to Paris with a college friend of mine, and we went on spring break. We were quote unquote broke, we're college students, and we made it work. And I had such an amazing time in my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to figure out how to make more money so I can travel more. And here I am traveling basically every month. So this has been my life, figuring out how I can get to travel more and more and more so that I can enjoy life. That's what I realized. Things don't bring me happiness. Spending time with people brings me happiness, and traveling. So here I am with my friends. It's 7 of us, and it's amazing. I love group travel. I love solo travel. I started doing solo travel in COVID year, and it's amazing. So anyway, right, so with this calculation that I did, you have to now see, you do the calculation for yourself. What is the actual value of your time, so that when you're about to purchase something, hopefully you'll think twice and realize, like, wait, buying this pair of shoes is going to take me 15 hours of my time to buy this thing. What's the value? All of you that have the latest model of phone and you're on minimum wage income, is that productive use of your money? The average cell phone costs over $1,000. So how many hours of your time is it taking for you to be able to buy this quote-unquote cell phone, and it's just there to take pictures? Or are you using your cell phone to make you money? That's a good return on investing your money, your hard-earned money, to buy a cell phone and then use it to make money with it. That's really cool. So that's what I'm going to encourage you to start looking at your money as a currency. Like, what is the value of your time as currency? And then, take it from there. Okay, that's it for today's intel. Stay tuned for more.